Hey guys, Tomboy61, and today I want to take a look at Battlefield 1 and the Thompson 1919 Annihilator coming to the game, so stay tuned for a review. So, like I said guys, the Thompson submachine gun has arrived in Battlefield 1, and first I thought we'd dive into a little bit of a history weapon, because for a lot of people, you think Thompson, you think World War II, not World War I. So let's dive into the history, and then we'll talk stats and impressions and all that good jazz. So the Thompson submachine gun was designed by John T. Thompson, who was inspired by the trench warfare of World War I to develop a one-man handheld machine gun firing a rifle caliber round. While searching for a way to allow such a weapon to operate safely, Thompson came across a patent issued to John Bell Blish. Thompson found a financial backer, Thomas Fortune Ryan, and they started the Auto Ordnance Corporation in 1916 for the purpose of developing this weapon. By late 1917, the limits of the Blish lock were discovered, and it found out that essentially the only cartridge that was within circulation that is suitable for it to operate was the 45 ACP, the round that is the Thompson is famous for firing. The project was then titled the Annihilator 1, and by 1918, most of the design issues had been resolved. On November 11th of 1918, the prototypes were put into crates, sent to the docks in New York, and sent out to the Allied troops in Europe. However, the war ended before they could actually be shipped, so they never saw combat, and Thompson was left with a gun to sell to the people, because there was no Great War anymore. Technically, this gun never made it to the fronts. However, I like to think of this being added as almost like the future DLCs of Battlefield 1, the things that were in development and could have been the alternate futures of World War 1. And I'm just excited because the Thompson is my favorite gun of all time. The Tommy gun, my name being Tommy, you know, it kind of forces me to make it my favorite gun, but it's a great gun, so I'm happy all around. Anyways, so let's talk gameplay and what it is and how you unlock it. Now, to get this gun, you have to complete two small challenges. The first one, get 100 kills with any submachine gun in the assault class. That's really easy. You're gonna do that through gameplay. The second, 25 pistol kills. Also, fairly easy. I ended up using the Mark IV revolver. That's been my kind of go-to weapon the past couple, my go-to sidearm, just because it packs a punch and it can put people down when you've damaged them. And so that's my go-to weapon, though any sidearm that you're comfortable with, I'm sure it will work out perfectly fine for using it. Once you get the Thompson, you realize just how unique this gun is. You get 20 rounds in the magazine, and oh boy, is this thing hard to control. Hip fire is amazing. You will just be wanting to essentially hip fire this baby. While the iron sights are great, I love the iron sights. The accuracy and the kick on this gun makes firing at anything at like medium range and farther nearly impossible. This is a through and through submachine gun. Like I said, there's 20 rounds in that magazine. It's a 2.3 second short reload and a 3.16 second long reload, which are fairly long in the category. So you do really want to think when you're going to reload this, and you really do want to hit that short reload, because adding nearly a second to a long reload, that's a lot of time to be vulnerable, and you definitely want to you want to stay alive with this gun. The one thing you will notice is you will run out of ammo. Oh my goodness, do you need to keep in mind where your support players are and pray that they are running ammo. There are multiple times that I was playing with this thing and I ran out of ammo. I was out and I needed to hunt down a sportman. So be prepared to maybe have to use your sidearm in these things. As far as damage go, from what I could tell, you had a max damage of 30 up close and a minimum damage of 14, and the damage fall off happens quick. I'm talking real quick, within about 1.5 meters or 2. There is not a lot of range on this gun, which means you get a 4-shot kill up close and an 8-shot kill at range. You need to play this gun in close quarters. It destroys people. It melts people like butter in close quarters. It absolutely does its job in a trench. of when you're up close and you got a straight line and you can just fire bullets straight through a ton of enemies. This thing rips them to shreds, but at those longer ranges, it is tough. As someone who mained the MTAR back in BF4, I got used to tap firing to try to take people down at range. You can't do this one. You can't do that with this one. There's the base accuracy on this weapon is not fantastic. It will not let you kind of pick people off from really long range, where even if you could land all 8 shots, it's going to be a very difficult task getting them to land, even if your cursor or your aim point is directly on the enemy and they're not moving. Good luck getting the round to actually go and actually hit them. That is the one thing I did really notice about this gun is at range it is very inaccurate, and you are going to need to use this gun close and like short medium range. Once you get into the further medium ranges, it is a very difficult weapon to use, but nonetheless it is one that I am loving to use. So guys, that's the Thompson submachine gun in Battlefield 1. What did you guys think? Have you unlocked it? Have you played it out? Let me know down in the comments below. Guys, my name's TommyBoy601. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you liked the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell to join the notification squad so you know when any new video comes out. Also, follow me over on the other social medias. That's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Twitch, TommyBoy601 on all of those. Guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.